Hey, John. Yeah. Mute that fucking TV, guy. It's time to get at it. It's time to get at it. Well. Welcome back to the biggest fucking gay bullshit on YouTube. Fuck this. Fuck this. I don't even know why I'm so angry right now. I'm just trying to get a little fired up for this week's episode. You know how it is. We're going to get right into it. Bet recap. I think I'll put it here. Maybe I won't. I went 6-7. So honestly, not as bad as I thought it was going to be for how quickly and little research I did on those bets. So decent. I think the overall record is 58, 49, and 1 now, I think. It's like 54%. I'm sure I'll correct myself if I'm wrong. So we'll start with the winners. Clemson +3. That game was pretty wild Friday night. Pretty sick ACC matchup. Unfortunately, Louisville was getting the ACC ref treatment. I caught it early, and I was hawking it the whole game. So if you're a Louisville fan, that sucks. But they gave you that one versus Miami. So, now you're fucking even, pussies. Missouri State -4. I love Missouri State, man. The only one talking about them, but I love them. Kennesaw, no, that one lost. We're going to skip that. USF, Navy, that game was pretty electric. They were putting up points like fucking crazy. That one hit over 64.5. They scored like 80, I'm pretty sure. UTSA -18.5. Slow start on that one, but they got it done. And then Wazoo -8. The only game I kind of had a real read on, and it actually hit. So that feels good. Now, that being said, losers. There were still 7 of them. It was a lot. I had a lot of bets last week, and a lot of them lost. All right. Penn State, Michigan State. We were exactly on pace at half, and then fucking nothing happened the rest of that game. Nothing happened the rest of that game. So good on Nichols for hitting that one. North Texas, UAB, under 70. Apparently, it was not too many points. They scored 77. When UAB's given up 21 to North Texas alone in the first quarter, it's kind of hard to cover unders. All right, that UAB defense is not all that great, and North Texas put on another show. What else we got? Kennesaw State lost. Yeah, that one lost. -3. Jack State showed up and fucking kind of put pounding on them. That game was fun to watch, though. USF -9.5. Heartbreaker for USF. Everyone kind of had him as the toe tap for that G5 spot in the playoffs. Not anymore. Your season is dead now, unfortunately. Dead now. Getting knocked off by Memphis is one thing in brutal fashion, and then to kind of lose that game the way you did, just couldn't come back, man. Speaking of Memphis, +3. Wow, fucking whiff on that. ECU, good showing. And the over whiffed on that one too, which was fucked because they scored 58 points. That one missed by 1. That was kind of gay and bullshit. And then Texas +6. That was fucking stupid. Georgia just actually might be legit. It's unfortunate to admit out loud, but Georgia just actually might be a fucking gross team this year. And they might make a deep run at things. I hope to God that's fake and not true. But this team just seems to keep heating up. They seem to just be getting better every week, which is unfortunate. So hopefully they're peaking early, and then they just fucking crash and burn when it comes time for playoffs. But we'll see. That being said, there was sneaky games all last week. I told you they were going to be sneaky good. It was, and it was. We already talked about Clemson, Louisville Friday night. That game was sick. South Carolina, Texas A&M. Dude, Beamer, what the fuck, dude? How the fuck do you blow that? You're up 30-3, and then you give up 28 unanswered points to fucking lose the game? That is so unfortunate for you. Wow. That would have been a program win for you guys. And you just totally fucked it. It was in the bag. And you know what's fucked about that is I was watching that game, and as soon as A&M was down like 13 or 20 or whatever it was, they were within a couple scores, you just knew they were going to come back. There was so much fucking time left, and your defense just couldn't do shit. And your offense just kept getting stuffed. I mean, it's crazy that a 27-point lead wasn't enough for you to finish that game out. So that was fucked. Oklahoma-Bama, that game was pretty sweet. That game gave you basically everything you wanted out of a nice, high-profile matchup. I'll be honest with you. You had turnovers. You had cap busters. You had tight games. Nothing insane one way or another, but it was just a blast. Each team had a chance to win it the whole way through. A lot of fun for that one. Texas, Georgia, like I said, I commented on. Unfortunate for Texas, your hopes are dead. And unfortunate for me because Georgia looks fortunate. So that's how that went. Georgia Tech, Boston College, way to get out by the skin of your fucking teeth. Huge fourth quarter comeback to win by 2. I thought Boston College was going to roll you guys. I thought they were going to clutch this out just like A&M, but you found a way. You found a way to come back and win under the leadership of Haynes King. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Brent Key, what a performance, man. I don't know how I feel about you guys, though. This is like not the first Sunday scary we've seen out of you guys, and the season's getting real important with where you guys are at. So you got to lock the fuck in. Boston College is fucking 1-9, man. Come on, 1-8 when you played them, I believe. But you got to do better. Iowa USC, another fun ass tight matchup, close, 21-26. Attaboy USC for making it happen. You find yourself back in the rankings now. Michigan Northwestern, another tight ass fucking close matchup. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of super fun tight games, man. Back and forth. Who's going to win? I mean, that's what you want to see out of good football, out of high-profile matchups like this. That's exactly what you want to see. USF Navy, we talked about that one. Unbelievable. That game was unbelievable. Arizona Cincy, Arizona with the upset. It's about time. It's about time you guys pulled something off like this. Arkansas LSU, another one. High-profile, tight, back and forth. Who's going to win? I mean, exciting. 22-23. How often do you see a score bug like that, man? You can't be mad. Memphis ECU, as much as I hate that I lost both bets, even though I don't care, it was a fun game, and it was tight. And good on ECU for making it happen. Poor on Memphis for fucking pulling USF and just kind of blowing their hopes up towards the end of the year. And then Utah State UNLV. No one watched this one, but this was sick. This is a double OT 3-point win for UNLV. Dan Mullen at home. Yeah, you gotta love it. That being said, this week is kind of the same as last week. Not nearly as many mega high profile games going on. A lot of fun ones, but just it's gonna sneak on. It's gonna sneak up on you again. Shout out to the SEC for just scheduling a shitload of fucking FCS teams. I don't know what the fuck is going on with you guys and why it's all falling into week 13. I find it to be a little ridiculous. But I'm not making those decisions. So if you guys want to play East Alabama in fucking Furman, then go for it, I guess. But we still have other good games. Baylor, Arizona is going to be fun. Big 12's been fun every week. It's going to keep being fun every week. Missouri State, Kennesaw State, my bad, is going to be a fun G5 matchup. There's a couple of those this week, of course. The G5 never disappoints with good, fun, tight matchups. Exciting matchups, to say the least. Arkansas, Texas, I don't know what the fuck's going to happen there with the way these teams have been playing, but could be exciting. ECU, UTSA, a line that doesn't make as much sense as it should, but could be another good one. Tulane, Temple, right there with them on the G5 slate. Nebraska at Penn State, and then Tennessee at Florida. I'm so excited to watch my Florida Gators lose another game in heartbreaking fashion and just ruin my weekend. It's so unfortunate the way this season has gone. We might go 3-9. I would say there is a high chance of us going 3-9. What a fucking joke. What a fucking joke that is, man. And then we don't even know who's coaching. We don't know what players are going to stay. I don't know what the recruiting class looks like next year, but it's probably not going to be enough, man. It's just tough. I'd be a lot more amped about this show if my teams were playing better. Eastern Michigan's still only got like 4 wins. Unfortunate, my G5 wagon. And Florida has fucking 3. And they've given me hope every goddamn week just to obliterate me. Up on Ole Miss, fucking blow it. Tight with Georgia, fucking blow it. I mean, what a fucking angry, cocksucking disappointment this fucking team has been. It really pisses me off. It really fucking pisses me off. But I spend time on it every fucking week. I don't know why. I gotta stop writing the fucking games down. I gotta start ignoring these motherfuckers. What they do to me. That being said, if I didn't talk about the game, it's because I fucking bet on it, man. It's because I fucking bet on it. You know the rules. I gotta get a little setup going here. Pull this bad boy up. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. We're ready to rumble. We're ready to go. Week 13 donations. Come and take it, you greedy bastards. I got a bunch more this week. Kentucky plus 9.5 at Vandy. I'm going all bullshit this week. I'm going all in on bullshit this week. A bunch of shit that shouldn't happen, but would be fun to fucking watch. I'm betting on hopes and dreams over here. Straight smoke signals. Fuck Kentucky for what they did to my goddamn team. But honestly, kind of fuck Vandy too. I don't know. Fuck both these teams. Plus 9.5. Sure. San Diego State minus 11.5 hosting San Jose State. It's gotten kind of quiet since it got blown out by Hawaii, but I still think this team's pretty decent. San Jose State kind of got burned on them a couple times. Fuck San Jose State, man. I'm done with all of it, man. Cincy plus 2.5 hosting BYU. Fuck BYU, man. I'm all in on bullshit this week. Like I said, I'm all in on every team that should win, every team that's got something on the fucking line playing a tight game. I'm betting against you. I'm betting fucking against you this week. I just want to see it happen. I want to see the whole fucking world crumble and goddamn burn, man. I'm done with it. If I can't be happy, you can't be fucking happy. These goddamn Mormons can't be goddamn happy. Fucking Vanderbilt, Diego Pavia's hot-ass mom. None of them can be fucking happy, man. If the Florida Gators are going to be fucking 3-9, then fuck BYU, man. You don't deserve a spot. You don't deserve a fucking spot because you're going to lose to Cincy. And even though you're a 2-loss team, the fucking committee's going to drop you to like 17 because they don't give a fuck about you. They got no respect for you, Cincy. Fuck you. Fuck you, BYU. What else I got? I got Cal, minus 3 at Stanford. Neither of these teams have something on the line. I don't know why I like this one so much. It's probably just because Stanford's QB room sucks dick. And I don't know, Cal's kind of okay. So my bad for going on that rant and then hopping into Cal minus 3 at Stanford. And then we're back at it. Pitt, money line at Georgia Tech. You know I'm a big Haynes Keene fan. You know I like Georgia Tech. You know Pitt just got fucking blown out by Notre Dame because their coach said, I don't care if they drop 100 on us. You should fucking care because it was goddamn embarrassing. But thanks for dropping the line. Because you looked like dog shit. I've got your money line at Georgia Tech just to fuck shit up. Haynes King, you don't get to be fucking happy either, motherfucker. Brent Key, you don't get to be fucking happy. Georgia Tech, Atlanta, the whole goddamn city of Atlanta. Get fucked, Atlanta. I'm done with it. Utah, I'm against you. K-State, one of the worst teams in the fucking nation, plus 17.5. I wish this number was fucking smaller because then I could have taken the fucking money line. Utah should smoke these fools, but fuck the state of Utah. You don't get to be happy. BYU doesn't get to be happy. No one in your state gets to be fucking happy because I'm on K-State, plus 17.5. That's what it is. What else I got? TCU, Houston, another team trying to make a run at things. Fuck you. You don't get to make a run at shit. Fuck you. TCU's going to beat your ass. I got a money line again. Why is TCU so tight? Why is Cincy so tight? Why is fucking Pitt so tight? Why are all these games so tight? Man, because they fucking know. Vegas fucking knows that the bullshit is coming this week. ECU, minus 2.5. I talked about this one. Yeah, I don't know. They look good. That's all I got for that. Oregon. Fuck you, Oregon. You don't get to be fucking happy either. You got something on the line. You're trying to make a Big Ten ship. You're trying to make the playoffs. Fuck you. You're not going to do it. I've got USC plus 10. USC is going to fucking knock your rocker, man. Fuck you, Oregon, plus 10. UNC, it has nothing on the line yet again. I really should have organized this better so the storyline made more sense. I've got Duke minus 6.5. I still don't think Duke's all that bad, even though they look bad every week and they play bad football and they don't win fucking games. I don't think they're that bad. I think UNC is bad. I think Bill Belichick should stop going to fucking adult male cheerleading contests and fucking locking on some football because your team sucks balls, man. But you're going to lose by 6. You're going to lose by, or 7, my bad. You're going to lose by 7 at home. What else I got? Iowa State, -4, hosting Kansas. Fuck you, Kansas. Fuck you, Kansas, for not covering a couple weeks ago. And then only losing to Arizona by 4. Fuck you, Kansas. I got Iowa State, -4. Another one, SMU. Oh, are you trying to make the ACC championship? Are you trying to make the ACC? Fuck you. You're going to lose to goddamn Louisville. You're going to lose to goddamn Louisville. I'm all in on the ACC bullshit. It's going to happen. Pitt's going to win. Louisville's going to win. They should have won that fucking Clemson game, but Clemson had the refs in the pocket, man. All right? So don't think Louisville doesn't still have it. Don't think Louisville doesn't still have it. And I don't know. Fuck SMU, man. Fuck SMU. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? I don't care anymore. I don't care. I don't give a fuck, man. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's what I've got. That's all the bets. I think it was 12. Like I said, I saw a team with something on the line in a close game. Outside of that K-State, that was 17.5. That was a big number. And I bet against you. I don't know what the look-ahead spots are. I don't know the injury report. I did not look up opponent yards per rush attempt. I didn't look up the overall pass defense. I didn't look shit up, all right? I saw a number. I realized what you have on the line, and I bet against it. You don't get to be happy. You don't get to be fucking happy, man. You don't get to be happy. And that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. I'm not losing money this week. I'm going 12-0 this week. I'm going 12-0 this week. So, whatever. That is what it is. The boys. Let's talk about the boys. Oh, fuck. It was not bad. Not bad last week. You guys made money last week. Well, I don't know if you made money. You went 17-16 last week. Out of our 6 call-ins, 17-16. Nitro, Dr. Nitro, 4-4. Not bad. Kind of bad, but not bad. Biko, unfortunately, 1-3. Unfortunately, you're back to your old ways, Biko Roscoe. Comrade Nichols, the heavy hitter dick swinger of the week, went 5-1. Comrade Nichols went 5-1. That's impressive. That's duly impressive from the man. No wonder he looked so goddamn scared making that video at work. It's because he knew. He knew he was on a heater and they were watching him. A guy who wasn't on a heater, Dr. Spread'em, 2-4. Another losing week. You got to turn things around, buddy. You got to turn things around. You can't keep doing this to yourself. J Money, classic. J Money fucking classic, 2-1. J Money fucking classic. You know what J Money's like? You got your local 7-Eleven with the resident crackhead out front. And you can just tell when you get out of your car, this fucking dude is going to ask you for $1. When I see J Money typing, sending his plays in, I know he's going 2-1. He's just like that bum outside 7-Eleven. Rutgers plus 17.5? What do you think about that? What do you think about Rutgers plus 17.5? I think you're going to go fucking 2-1, man. You do it every week. I don't understand how it's possible. And then Bulgogi went 3-3. No one hit an underdog, so I'm not putting the fucking list up. No one hit anything. But that's what it was. It was an okay week. It was kind of carried by Comrade, brought down by Dr. Spread'em. But it wasn't too bad. That being said, I have sour news. About this week. The call-ins are at a record low this week. They're at a record fucking low. I've got no LeDrew, of course. Classic. Are you shocked? I'm fucking not. I've got no Bulgogi. I've got no Biko Roscoe. I've got no Directive. And shocker, again, I've got no Skinny Pete. These motherfuckers don't give a shit about ball anymore. No one gives a fuck about ball anymore. At least be pissed off like I am and fucking put some passion into it, man. It's fucking bullshit. I got 5 people who don't want to show up. What are you doing? It's goddamn fucking Wednesday night, man. I know you're not watching Miami, Ohio, Buffalo right now. I know you're not locked into that. What are you doing? You got something going on at 9 p.m. on a Wednesday night? 7:30 p.m. on a Wednesday night? Because I don't fucking believe it. Where's the heart? Where's the heart? So I got 4 call-ins. I got 4 call-ins this week, and I'm just going to splice them. It's going to take me 25 goddamn minutes to edit this fucking episode because I got no backbone. I got no backbone, no support cast, man. I'm rocking out to the NBA court, and I got 5 players. There's no 6 man. There's no 6 man. J Money. J Money's back again. And he can't go 2-1 this week. He can't go 2-1 this week. You know why? Because he's got 2 plays. J Money has this to say.
What's up, y'all? J Money here. 2-1 last week again, but that's part of the game. Take your profit, move on. It's a short month in the sales world where I work, so we're going with a short slate here. However, I'm running 3 units on both of these bets. Yes, 3 units. It's time for week 13. Let's get into it. My best bet of the week is the USC Oregon over 59.5 points. There's just too much talent on these offenses, and both have a tendency to give up yards on the ground and through the air. This is a classic old Pac-12 matchup, and both teams have a ton to play for, with both teams being lost from another Big Ten contender away from making the championship game. I see too many explosive plays from both sides for this total to not hit. My other best bet of the week is the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets -2.5 at home against Pittsburgh. This is not a very good stylistic matchup for Georgia Tech, as Pittsburgh has really good defensive metrics against the run, which is what Georgia Tech likes to do. It's a contrarian play here with a huge look-ahead game against Georgia next week, but that game is not as important as this one, as Georgia Tech will control their own destiny for a playoff bid by winning the ACC championship if they were to win here. Jackets win this game by a field goal. And last but certainly not least, my underdog moneyline bet of the week. I'm strictly taking the Maryland Terrapins +450 at home against Michigan. I don't even like their chances here, but as a big Michigan fan, I'm hedging my emotions. Judge me for it. I don't care. Best of luck, y'all.
That's what J Money had to say. Big unit man, 2 plays, emotional hedge, Maryland +450. This guy's all over the place. This guy's all over the place. He's in the blender right now. I hope he comes out the other side all right, because there's some shakiness in his voice. There's a little bit of nervousness in his voice. So I hope those big tickets hit. Technically, a six bet slate in terms of unit, you know? So this could be a huge week for J Money. It could be a terrible week for J Money. But he can't go 2-1. So I'm excited to see what he has to do. After that, we've got Comrade Nichols, the heavy hitter from last week, been on a bit of a heater recently. I'll be honest with you, turning up in November, getting ready for Christmas, but he's got presents to buy. Comrade Nichols has hose to impress. He's a SoFlo man. They have expensive taste down there. Expensive taste. So you better hope you keep winning these bets, man, because you ain't getting no crumb and no pussy if you're not shelling out cash to these women. You've got a couple more bets for us this week. What do you got to say?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I think I did all right last week, but I have to do a voice note this week because Nick's a diva at my work, so just make it easy, do a voice note. Also want to note that SEC, awesome schedule, just means more. Playing Mercer, the toughest schedule in college football, just means more, fellas. First off, we're going to go with 2 teams who are actually playing each other in the SEC. Mizzou +7.5. SMU, Louisville over 52.5. Tulane Temple over 56.5. UCLA Washington over 51.5. Let's have a good week, fellas. I will be in Montreal, speaking a little French. Au revoir, salut, ça va, and whipping some Montreal Canadian ass.
And that's what you got to fucking say. That's what you got to fucking say, comrade. All right? You got 4 bets, 3 overs. And I don't think he said it in the video, but he's got Mizzou +7.5. Mizzou is also his underdog money line at +240. I don't totally understand why that line is so low. Feel like it should be closer to like 9, 10, maybe a little more. So maybe we're missing something, man. Yeah, sure. some more bullshit. Honestly, I should have taken that one. I don't know why I didn't take that one. Oklahoma's got a lot on the line. They don't deserve to be happy. They don't deserve to be happy at Oklahoma. I should have taken that with you, but I didn't. I missed it. I'm sorry. And then you've got 3 overs. SMU, Louisville, Tulane, Temple, UCLA, Washington. Why not, man? Why not? You had me last week on that Penn State, Michigan State under. I'm all aboard the Comrade Nichols train, man. I'm all aboard. Whatever you want to do, man, let's get after it. We're going to go from the heavy hitter to the weekly shitter, Dr. Spread'em. Dr. Spread'em, you got to bounce back, man. Comrade Nichols has been banging out winners every week, and you have been banging out losers every week. It's not a good look. It's just a bad image, man. It's a bad image. You come on as a doctor, you try to be educated, in tune with things, intellectual, and you kind of just come off like a guy who runs a summer camp for middle schoolers about to be touched. All right? If you keep losing bets, you're going to lose the respect with it. So I'll let you talk.
Well, we're getting our teeth kicked in right now. Another bad week. Won't really talk much about it. We're on a losing streak. But we're not going to let the evil commie Hard Rock win. We're going to come right back to it. Got a couple more bets this week. Texas minus 9.5 at home versus Arkansas. Vandy also minus 9.5 at home versus Kentucky. Houston minus 1.5 at home versus TCU. We're taking a bunch of favorites this week. Georgia Tech also minus 2.5 at home versus Pitt. Home favorites. We're just going to ride it. BYU minus 2.5 at Cincy. Yeah, those are the 5 bets for the week. Let's try to get back on the horse. And finally, underdog money line, Temple, plus 250. I forget who they're playing, like Tulane or something. I think Tulane's going to be distracted with all the Summerall noise to either Auburn or Ole Miss. But that's it, 5 bets, super quick. We got to get back on track.
All right, spread them. They're your bets, spread them. They're your bets. Fuck you, spread them. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Texas, not happening. Texas doesn't deserve to be happy. Kentucky, plus 9.5. They're not playing. They're playing fucking Vandy. God damn it, man. You're getting me all worked up, and I'm getting confused. Texas, sure. Vandy will not cover. Kentucky, plus 9.5. You're against me on one. Houston, minus 1.5. You're against me again. Georgia Tech, minus 2.5. You're against me a third time. And BYU, minus 2.5. You're against me a fourth time. You've submitted 5 bets and an underdog money line in Temple, and you are against me on 4 of them. That's unbelievable. Dr. Spread'em. It's almost as if you have a fucking vendetta against me, man. It's almost if. Maybe Dr. Nitro is not your arch nemesis anymore, man. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's fucking me, Dr. Spread'em. So, yeah, I hope you go 1-4. I'll give you Texas. I don't give a fuck about that game. But, yeah, I hope you go 1-4, man. I'll give you the underdog. But the rest of them are fucking losing. I told you I'm going 12-0. So, we'll see how you do. And then we got 2 guys left. This first man I'm happy to say is back. I'm happy to say Mr. 6 Year has been resurrected from his coma. He's back. He's returned. And he's got some bets for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, guess who's back? The guy never fucking left. Mr. fucking 6 Year. Put into comatose on a hike after getting diddled by a fucking grizzly bear. But we persevered. I'm glad Nick could deliver the news. I know you guys were all worried about me during my absence, but we're back, and I saw the future while I was gone. All right, and Comatose, I saw the future. I've got 5 plays for you guys. It's gonna fucking smash, and let's get right into it. Starters, I got UNLV minus 3.5 versus Hawaii Friday night game. Got that at minus 110. I've got a TCU Pick'em versus Houston at minus 110 as well. TCU outright. I've got Georgia Tech minus 2.5 versus Pitt, also at minus 110. I've got Rutgers Ohio State over 54.5 at minus 110. I've got University of Arkansas Texas over 57.5 at minus 110. And I've got NC State money line versus FSPU at plus 170. Another Friday night banger. Fuck FSU, FSPU. Let's go NC State. It's a 6 year out.
All right, buddy. All right. UNLV minus 3.5. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. TCU money line, you're right there with me. You're right there with me. But then you come in with Georgia Tech minus 2.5, go against me. Whose team are you on? Whose team are you on? And then you're going to come in with 2 overs, which is a classic for you. Sure, man. Sure. The real silver lining here is that NC State plus 170. You know, you've been pretty good at these underdogs all year. You've hit a couple of them. Hit one more for me. Hit one more for me. Friday Night Lights, FS Shithouse. Let's see it. Let's see it, man. Let's fucking see it. Give me some action on that. Give me some fucking action on that. But for the first week back, you rip off 5 plays, an underdog I really like. Happy to have you, man. Happy to have you. Glad they sewed you back up. Glad that bear didn't do too much damage to you. Good to see you back in the state, man. Hope you're enjoying it and hope you get to enjoy some ball this weekend. All right? All right. Then after him, that's 4 down. Last man standing, Dr. Nitro. Now, Dr. Nitro is a key example of someone who wants it. Someone who's got a little bit of passion. All right. He goes 4-4. And just like Ledrew, just like Biko Roscoe, just like Bulgogi, Skinny P, the Directive, those cowards. Those cowards. He didn't really have the time. Didn't really have the heart to send in a video. So he gave me his picks. And I'm gonna do him the honor of reading them off for him. Dr. Nitro has Oklahoma minus 7.5. Dr. Nitro has Texas minus 8.5. Dr. Nitro has Oklahoma State plus 14.5. Dr. Nitro is all in on the state of Oklahoma this week, alongside Houston minus 1.5. Shitty bet. Shitty bet. And Cincy plus 2.5. Great bet. Great bet. Dr. Nitro's got 5. I don't believe he said an underdog. I'll just give him UCF. I don't know. They play this week. Sure, you can have them. You can have them as your underdog if you want. But those are Dr. Nitro's 5 plays. We had 5 call-ins, a record low in a while.
One more thing. One more thing. A little snippet from Cover 2 edit here. I have some good news and some sad news. One, Biko Roscoe came in. Biko Roscoe came in late. I know I was trashing him through the episode for not calling in. He was working a 12-hour shift. You know, buddy's working a double-double. All right, he was busy. He's a blue-collar guy. I can't imagine he's got his phone on him much with what he does. So I'm going to respect his wishes, considering he texted me literally as we finished filming and put his plays on screen now. He's got 3 of them in an underdog money line. So I want to pay my respects to Biko because he cared very much about being on the episode this week. He's got NC State plus 5.5. As you see, Michigan State plus 17.5. Arizona State minus 7.5. And his underdog is UCLA at plus 325. Buddy was locked in. I can't hate on him for that, for trying to make some bread, some cheddar, some dead presidents. So here are his bets. He'll still be included. You can ignore everything else I said about him. But that's what Biko has to say. And then there's one more thing I have to talk about. That's a big grave. You guys know there's been a bit of a recurring character in the comment sections. recurring character. His name is Type 11, and he's a conspirator. He's a devious man. Some would even go as far to say he's diabolical, quite vertical even. Now, I know you've been talking to Skinny P behind the scenes, gathering information, wondering if I got it. Yeah, I got it, motherfucker. I'm talking directly to you. Yeah, I got it, motherfucker. I played your ass. You like to play checkers in the comment sections, but in the editing booth I play chess, motherfucker. Alright? I got your fucking Unabomber note, you psychopath. You fucking psychopath. I'll put it up on screen now. For everyone at home, this man, Type 11, managed to find my address, unsure how that happened, and spend $12 via the United States Postal Service Priority Mail to send me his plays on physical paper this week. Here are his absolute locks for week 13. You can see them here. I'll read them off. Arizona, -4.5. Oregon, -8.5. Shitty bet. Jerry Sandusky, over 9.5. I don't know if that's assault victims or the age of them. Utah, -15.5. Nebraska, +10.5. Ryan Day, over 0.5 nipple piercings. That's a good bet. The Minnesota Northwestern, over 40.5. Nebraska Penn State, second quarter, highest scoring quarter. I kind of like that. We haven't had a lot of bets like that. So, I'll gladly accept it. Underdog moneyline Wisconsin at +275. So you got some interesting bets here yet again. Hopefully you do better than last week, because you went 1-4, motherfucker, last week in the comments. I saw it. I don't look at the comments a lot because it's only logged in on the desktop. But I saw it. I made sure to check it before recording this. You bitch ass. You went 1-4. You going to do better this week? Because look at these little notes you got. Spread'em definitely became an OBGYN, because that was the only way he was going to see some puss. That is true. The reason all these allegations come out against Dr. Spread'em in his possible assaultings is most likely because he struggles so deeply and strongly to find inherent and natural sexual connections with those of the opposite sex, those of the same sex, those of no sex, so you're onto something with that. I'm going to give you kudos for that. And then also, how long ago did 6 Year in the Directive meet on Grindr? Coming for the crown, Type 11. I mean, this is insanity. You are the Unabomber, man. You're the Unabomber of college football. It's unbelievable. I should have scanned this fucking package before I opened it, but it came from my parents' home address. You psychopath. You Unabomber psychopath. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. I find this deeply hilarious and concerning all at the same time. So props to you. Skinny P's on my team, man. You can text him as many times as you want asking if I got the fucking package. I got the fucking package. And when I see you in person, I'm going to give you the fucking package. You hear me? Wear something loose. Huh? Put the underwear with the dick slip on backwards. Because I'm coming for your ass and I'm coming in your ass. Type 11. No holes barred at this point. You know where my parents live. You know where I live. You're spending $12 for a fucking bit, which is hilarious. But it shall not go unpunished. It shall not go unpunished. Rewatch the Saw movies. Okay? Rewatch every episode of Silent Library. Because I'm pulling from one of them. And I'm going to fucking cook your shit, buddy. I'm going to cook your shit. You've crossed a boundary that is too deep. Too deep. The Mariana Trench, buddy. You found yourself at the bottom. Alright? And you're going to find yourself in a world of goddamn pain. A world of goddamn pain, Type 11. A world of goddamn pain. You've been warned. You've been warned, buddy.
A record low in a while. A decent amount of bets. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, Dr. Spread'em loses all of them. But it'll be interesting. It'll be an interesting week. We've got, obviously, almost no regular season football left at this point. So do yourself a favor. I've been saying it for weeks. Look at some conference champ, predictors. Look at some what if scenarios. Add a little extra spice to these games. Start understanding, what teams we're actually going to be seeing in the playoffs. This is towards the end of the regular season. This is when you start getting grateful for what you've witnessed so far, and you start anticipating the greatness to come in the playoffs. All right. So hopefully your team is still in the running. Hopefully you guys still have a chance at something, whether you're a sneaky Michigan fan like Jay Money, whether you're a BYU fan on the cusp, a Bama fan on the cusp going to play Auburn next week with everything on the line. There are a lot of teams in very stressful spots right now, in very easy spots to just totally fuck it all up. All right? So just pay attention. Just pay attention. Be compassionate to these people, even though they don't deserve to be happy. And enjoy some ball. Enjoy some ball as always. Enjoy some ball as always. That's really the bottom line. That's really the bottom line of it all. Just turn on a football game, watch it, enjoy it, and come back next week. We'll see you guys.